When you hear passive income while you sleep thrown around for affiliate marketing, it really does sound almost too good to be true, doesn't it?
It does.
These pitches, they often promise this ultimate low-risk, high-reward online business. No inventory, no customer support hassle, and the big one,
Yeah.
zero startup costs.
Hmm.
But the real question is affiliate marketing actually free to start?
Yeah, that's the core question, isn't it? And the reality, well, it's always a bit more complicated.
Oh,
I mean, technically, yes, it's possible to start with like zero upfront cash, but real success, the kind that actually scales up and lasts, that usually comes with a whole bunch of hidden costs.
hidden costs. Okay.
And not just money either, strategic costs too. Things you have to plan for.
Okay, right. Let's unpack this then. Our mission for this deep dive is basically to peel back that curtain.
Mm,
We want to give you the full, unvarnished picture of what it really takes to make it work in affiliate marketing, way beyond those easy promises.
sounds good.
So let's dive right in. The first uh, hidden cost area. If you're actually serious about building something sustainable,
Yeah.
you need like a credible home base online,
Absolutely.
something that pulls in organic traffic, builds trust. We're talking about your website and the hosting expenses.
Exactly. And look, you can start out using free platforms, Medium, maybe a YouTube channel for your content. That's doable,
Sure.
but just relying on those, that makes you vulnerable strategically. You don't control the platform.
Right. They get change the rules.
Precisely. So for long-term growth, for real control over your stuff, your audience data, building a proper brand,
Yeah.
you often need your own dedicated website. And yeah, that comes with costs.
Okay. Like what specifically?
Well, you've got the domain name first, usually looking at maybe $10 to $15 per year.
Okay.
Then you need hosting. A decent plan that could be anywhere from, say, $3 up to $30 a month. Depends what you need.
Right. Depends on traffic and features.
Exactly. And don't forget the SSL certificate, that little padlock thing, shows your site's secure. Sometimes it's included with hosting, sometimes not. Could be free, could be up to maybe $100 a year.
So even with those costs adding up, you're saying a dedicated site is pretty much essential for anyone serious.
Yeah.
Why is that edge so important compared to just using, say, Medium?
Well, yeah, beyond just looking more professional, it really boils down to control, complete control.
Yeah.
You're not, at the mercy of some algorithm change or a sudden policy shift on a platform you don't own. That could just wipe out your reach overnight.
Yeah.
A dedicated website, that's your digital real estate. It's an asset you build over time. You can optimize it exactly how you want for conversions, and you own it outright. Otherwise, like you said, you're basically building your business on rented land.
Makes sense. Okay, so you've got this digital real estate set up. What do you fill it with? Content. And I'm guessing creating quality content isn't exactly free either for serious marketers.
You guessed right, not at all. Everyone chants content is king.
The mantra.
But making good content, blog posts, videos, social media stuff that actually engages people, it takes way more than just, creativity and typing.
Okay.
The hidden expenses here, they can sneak up on you. Think about things like subscriptions for decent stock photos or video clips. You need visuals.
True. Visual appeal matters.
Definitely. Then maybe AI writing assistants, things like Jasper, ChatGPT Plus. Lots of marketers use those now to speed up brainstorming or drafting.
Right. Efficiency tools.
And if you're doing video, you might need editing software. Could be something user-friendly like Canva Pro, or maybe you go up to Adobe Premiere if you're serious.
So what's the damage, potentially?
Easily. $50 to maybe $150 a month, maybe more. Really depends on how heavily you rely on these tools in your whole content strategy.
Wow, okay. What's kind of fascinating there is how those recurring tool costs can actually shift your whole mindset, right? It stops being just a casual hobby. It forces you to think like a business owner, looking at the ROI for every tool subscription. How does that mindset shift impact a beginner's approach, do you think?
Oh, it's huge. It's transformative. When you've got monthly bills for these tools, you naturally start treating your affiliate work more like a real business operation.
You have to justify the spend.
You do. You start asking, okay, which tools are really essential? Which ones are actually driving results? Where can I optimize my spending? It just pushes you to be more strategic, less haphazard about it all. And that's often the big turning point for people starting out.
Right, the point where it gets serious. Okay, so you've got the site, you've got great content pulling people in. What's the next logical step for a smart affiliate marketer? Capturing emails, building that list.
Bingo! Building an email list.
But I sense another hidden cost question coming.
Yeah.
Does that come with its own set of expenses too.
It absolutely does. An email list is, well, it's crucial. You need it to build that direct long-term connection with your
Yeah,
audience.
everyone says the money's in the list.
And they're not wrong, but it's rarely free for very long. Sure, lots of email marketing platforms have free starter
Right,
plans.
the free tier trap.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're actually doing things right and growing your list, you'll likely hit those free plan limits pretty quickly. Then you're looking at paid plans.
And what do those typically cost?
Tools like MailerLite, ConvertKit, GetResponse, you're probably looking at anywhere from $10 to maybe $50 a month, and that usually goes up as your subscriber count grows.
Okay.
And it's not just the platform for sending emails. You might also need paid tools for creating a good lead magnet, that free thing you offer to get people to sign up.
The ethical bribe.
Exactly. Or maybe dedicated landing page builders like Lead Pages or System.io to create high converting sign-up pages. Those can be extra costs too.
So if we zoom out a bit, connect this to the bigger picture. An email list is definitely a long-term asset, right? But nurturing it properly means investing. Not just money in the platform, but maybe other tools too to make sure you're actually engaging those leads effectively. What's the real long-term payoff that justifies these costs?
The payoff is huge because it's your audience. You own that list.
Not like social media followers.
Exactly. Social media algorithms can change tomorrow and your reach plummets. But your email list, that's a direct communication line to your most engaged people. It's where you build deeper trust, provide more value, and yeah, promote affiliate offers more effectively over time.
So higher conversion rates down the line.
Generally, yes, much higher. That's what makes the ongoing investment in your list and the tools worthwhile for building sustainable income.
Okay. But let's be real. For many people starting out waiting for that organic website traffic and email list growth, it can feel incredibly slow, like watching grass grow.
Oh, it can be, yeah. Very slow sometimes.
So there's this massive temptation to just hit the accelerator with paid ads, right?
Yeah.
Speed things up. Where did the hidden costs pop up there?
That's a super common route people take. And yes, paid ads can definitely fast track your reach, but they are definitely not free. Not even close.
Right. You got to spend money to make money, potentially.
Potentially, yeah. Running campaigns on platforms like, say, Facebook ads or Google ads, you could easily spend $5 to $50 a day just testing things out, figuring out what works, gathering data.
Just testing. Wow.
Just testing. Or maybe you look into solo ads, basically renting someone else's email list or getting influencers to give you a shout out. Those can run anywhere from $50 to maybe $500 or even more. Really depends on the niche and the quality of the audience.
Okay.
And the cost isn't just the ad spend itself. The real hidden cost is the potential for just burning through money with nothing to show for it. Ah, right. So for beginners especially, if you don't nail the targeting, like showing your ads only to the people genuinely likely to be interested, and if you don't have a clear strategy, it's super easy to just waste a lot of cash with little or no return. What does that tell us about the need for, careful planning and really understanding your audience before you even think about paid promotion?
It tells us that paid traffic is like a really powerful amplifier, but it demands skill. You can't just blindly throw money at it and hope for the best.
Hope is not a strategy.
Definitely not with paid ads.
Yeah.
You absolutely need to understand your ideal customer inside and out to target them effectively. You need to learn how to read your ad metrics, the data showing clicks, conversions, costs, and be ready to test, tweak, probably fail a bit, and optimize constantly.
So it's an investment in learning the skill of advertising too, not just the ad budget itself.
Exactly. It's learning curve cost, big time. Okay, so we've covered websites, content tools, email platforms, paid ads. What about investing directly in yourself? Like the knowledge, the strategies, maybe mentorship? Is that another hidden cost category people often overlook?
Oh, absolutely. A huge one. While, there's a ton of free information, online blogs, YouTube videos, whatever.
Information overload sometimes.
Totally. And most people who get serious about affiliate marketing eventually realize they need to invest in more structured learning to really speed things up.
Makes sense. What kind of investments are we talking about?
Well, it could be things like subscriptions to sophisticated niche research tools. Think Ahrefs or SEMrush. They give you really deep data on keywords, competitors, helps you find those profitable angles.
The pro tools.
Yeah. Then you've got premium affiliate marketing courses. Good ones can walk you step by step through advanced strategies that are honestly pretty hard to just piece together from scattered free stuff.
Right, a structured path.
Exactly. And for those really wanting to hit the gas, maybe coaching programs or mastermind memberships, getting that personalized feedback and being in a community can be incredibly valuable.
So what's the potential range here? We talking big bucks?
It can range quite a bit. You should probably expect to invest anywhere from, say, $100 up to maybe $1,000 or even more if you're really serious about accelerating your success and cutting down that learning time.
So it seems like even with all the free content out there, paying for that specialized knowledge or guidance might actually be the most efficient way to cut through the noise and make faster progress. You're essentially paying for speed and a proven roadmap.
Precisely. That's exactly it. You're paying for curated, actionable insights from people who've already done it, which can save you just countless hours of frustrating trial and error. It's like getting the IKEA instructions instead of trying to figure it out from a pile of parts.
Good analogy. Okay, finally, let's talk about what I suspect might be the most underestimated cost of them all, your actual time and the steep learning curve involved.
Oh, this is the big one. Truly massive, and often completely overlooked. Affiliate marketing, it involves a really steep learning curve.
It's not just one skill.
Not at all. You're juggling so many things. You have to learn how to write content that's optimized for search engines, SEO.
Right.
You need to understand how to analyze website traffic, click-through rates, like how many people actually click your links. You need to get your head around ad metrics if you go that route, build email sequences, understand sales funnels. The list goes on.
It's basically running a whole mini marketing agency by yourself at the start.
Pretty much. And what looks like maybe a quick 30-minute task when you read about it, in reality, especially when you're a beginner, it often turns into a multi-hour rabbit hole.
Yeah, I can see that.
Especially if you're trying to fit this in around a job or family or, other life commitments, the time adds up incredibly fast.
So how crucial is it then for you listening to really factor in that time cost, especially when you're starting a new venture like this that demands so much self-teaching and just raw hands-on work?
It's absolutely critical. Your time is arguably your most valuable and finite resource, right?
For sure.
And this whole deep dive really highlights how vital it is to factor that time commitment in from the very beginning. So many people get discouraged and quit because they just massively underestimate the sheer hours required to learn the ropes and actually implement everything effectively. It's a genuine investment of your personal capital, your time.
Wow, okay. So we've really unpacked that common seductive myth of free to start affiliate marketing, haven't we? We've revealed all these hidden layers of investment from the obvious like website hosting to the less obvious like content tools, email platforms, maybe paid traffic, crucial education, and yeah, perhaps the biggest one, your own precious time.
Absolutely. But here's the thing. It's still potentially worth it. Very much so.
Ah, okay. So it's not all doom and gloom.
Not at all. You just need to go in with your eyes wide open. Affiliate marketing genuinely remains one of the most scalable online income streams available. The potential is real.
But the key is,
The key is treating it like a proper business right from the start, not just some casual side hobby. And that means being prepared, mentally and financially, for both the costs you can see up front and all these hidden ones we've talked about.
right. So the advice seems pretty clear then. Maybe start small. Don't try to do everything at once. Test things intelligently. Don't just throw money around. And crucially, reinvest those early profits back into better tools and more education to keep growing. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better. The hidden costs are definitely real. You need to acknowledge them. But hey, so are the potential rewards.
Okay, so let's leave you with this thought. The next time you hear someone pitching that dream of passive income while you sleep with absolutely no startup costs, doing everything we've just discussed, what new questions will you be asking yourself?